Hi, my name is Kent Bierly. I am a lifelong natural bodybuilding competitor, winner of many natural titles. And yes, I will be competing in the NPC this year. Why am I entering a show in the NPC this year? Because I want to. That's why. Why do other people compete in the NPC? Because they want to. Because they can. Because the Constitution of the United States of America says that they can. Make a choice. Does that mean that I don't support natural bodybuilding? I dare anybody to say that to me. Wow, I scared myself. I don't support natural bodybuilding because I'm going to do an NPC show, because I'm going to pay money to enter an NPC show. Does that mean I'm supporting that NPC? I'm paying money for the promoter to put on a good show. Why am I competing in the NPC besides the fact that I want to? People that know my history, when I was 17, like 13 years ago, all there was the NPC. So that's what I did. I did NPC shows. And then some natural shows started popping up here and there. And the truth of the matter was, they all really they sucked. So the NPC was it. I was a bodybuilder. Whether I was taking steroids or not was irrelevant. I was a bodybuilder. So where did a bodybuilder compete? In the NPC, because that was basically the only choice. So now, people say that natural competitors can't do well in NPC shows. Well, I don't know. I don't buy that argument. Yeah, is it harder? Yeah, of course. Can anybody do it? No, they can't. But can some people be competitive in the NPC? Come in top 5 in national shows, top 10 national shows, win their class in national shows, being natural? Well, yeah, they can. And you know what? That's an irrelevant argument. Who cares? My goal in life, no matter how unrealistic it may have been when I was younger, was to be an IFBB pro. The only way to do that is through the NPC. Back when Vinny Galante won his pro card, who was up on stage with him going for his pro card? Who was right next to him? I was. And how did I get there? Because I won my class as a welterweight at the NPC Masters Nationals in 2008. That's right, I did. Just like Dave Gooden. How did Dave Gooden become an IFBB pro? He's all natural. Are you going to question the fact that he's all natural his whole life? I wouldn't. I competed with Dave 25 years ago. We've been friends for a long time. Nobody accuses him of not being natural. Nobody gets on his ass because he competed in the NPC and got his IFBB pro card. That's his choice. Has he gone on to represent naturals throughout the world by writing an Ironman magazine and pushing and then having kick-ass natural shows in Texas? Something wrong with that? People up his ass? I don't think so. His dream was to be an IFBB pro, and he damn well did it. When he turned 50, he won the overall at the North American, 50 and over. So now it's my turn, 50 and over. You're going to tell me, no, I can't do it? No, I don't have a right? Because why? Because I'm supporting non-tested shows? Bull crap. I'm doing what I want to do. I am the president of the AMBF, and I can do what I choose to do. Now, I'm also a trainer. I'm a competitor, obviously. I'm a trainer. I own a gym. So, do I encourage people to do NPC shows over natural shows? No, I don't. Do I encourage people to look at all their avenues of competing before they turn to the NPC? Yeah, I want them to find the show that they're comfortable with. Now let's be realistic here. Let's not put our heads in the sand. And let's be honest. I would rather pay a reputable promoter in the NPC than pay some of these slime bags that are promoting these natural shows, which was the whole foundation of what the AMBF was founded on. Crappy shows. But let me keep giving money to crappy promoters so they can make money. The competitors have a crappy stage, crappy judging, crappy payouts. But that's okay because it's natural. Who's all over their asses? That's why I left the USBF. That is why I will never encourage, and I will put this in writing, I will never, ever train somebody for a show that I know the promoter is a slime bag. Ever. Ask my clients. They ask me, I'm like, no. Any other show but that. Now think back to all the shows you've done in your life. You know promoters that put on shitty shows. Do you go back year after year? Some of you might. Well, that's friggin'... Do you think that promoter's gonna change? No, he's not gonna. Stop supporting crappy natural promoters. That does not help the sport. Spend your money, go to a show that the promoter cares about the people, gives you the time on stage that you want, treats you like you're somebody, and if that happens to be an NPC promoter, then so be it. Now, I know the whole deal with the NPC. I got caught up in it too. The reason why I haven't done NPC shows the past 4 or 5 years is because I was basically disqualified. They didn't tell me, but I was disqualified. I had to ask for reinstatement for something that I didn't even know that I was disqualified from. But, okay, sorry. Call me stupid, call me an idiot, call me what you want. But I'm determined, because now I am 50. So I'm going to take my $200, I'm going to mail it to Gary Udit, and I'm going to show up in Pittsburgh for the NPC Masters Nationals, because I'm going after the overall, my IFBB Pro card in the overall 50-plus class. Still, maybe a dream, but I don't think so. Not many guys that are over 50s got what I got. And I know it. And you guys know it. And when I talk, I don't BS. My daddy told me a long time ago, don't BS. Do what you say you're going to do, or don't start. Don't talk about it. Don't do it. I don't care where you compete. If there's a show down the road, like we have in New Jersey, we got so many NPC shows. I had 2 girls this morning, they wanted to do a show down in South Jersey. My buddy James Jefferson. You want to do a show? You want me to train for that show? That's fine. I'll help you. It's a natural NPC show. That makes it better. But James is a good guy. He's supported me in my shows. He's competed in my shows. And that's what's important in bodybuilding. Helping each other. Stop pointing friggin' fingers. Stop acting like you know everything. Stop. When did we start living in the Soviet Union, for Christ's sakes? People could do whatever the hell they want to do. I don't understand. Who has the manual of how a natural bodybuilder is supposed to behave? Who has that manual? Is it out there somewhere? Where does it say that they cannot compete in the NPC? Who are holier than thou and tells you that? Granted, I am a natural bodybuilder, yes. Past 4 years, I've only competed in natural shows. Yes, I have. That's true. But I want to do an NPC show. June 21st, I'm doing the Philadelphia Tracy Greenwood show to get my feet wet back in the NPC. So they say, hey, I know that guy. I'm like, you damn right you know that guy. I'm back. What am I going to compete in natural pro shows? And they'll be like, oh, there's Bierly. There's Bierly. AMBF. No, I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. That's not happening to me. So I'm going to take I don't have a ball, but I'm going to take my trunks and I'm going to go elsewhere. Why not? Are you going to tell me that that's going to hurt the AMBF? No. Because I'm going to go to the NPC. They're going to know who I am. They're going to know that I'm a natural. And I'm going to support the natural movement by competing in the NPC. Does that not make sense? Does that mean all of a sudden I'm going to start sticking needles up my butt? Is that what that means? I don't think so. Is that what Dave Gooden did? No, I don't think so. You can't question his ambassadorship, if that's a word, but you can't question that. You can't question my integrity, my intentions by competing in the NPC. What I do with my money is my own freaking business, just like anybody else. If somebody else wants to compete in the NPC, that's fine. If it's somebody that I coach, if it's a promoter I know that sucks, I'll say, hey, look, I have some experience with this promoter. If you really want to do it, I'll help you. But you may want to look at other alternatives because blah, 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 blah. Ticket prices, blah, 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 starts late, all that sort of crap. You know, that as a coach, you have a responsibility to your clients to steer them in the right direction at least. Do not let them go into a show and then hate the whole bodybuilding. This is what you guys don't understand. You go in a show, no matter what show it is, and this happens all the time. I am never doing another show again because this show was awful. Does that happen only at NPC shows, or does that happen at natural shows too? I am never doing another show ever again because of this show. Okay, does that matter if it's natural or NPC? Have we all heard those conversations? Have we all had to sit down and talk to people and tell them they're not all that way? So if you're a promoter out there and you're listening to me, you better put on good shows. Whether you're a natural promoter or a non-tested promoter, you need to put on bad shows because all of us are responsible to put on good shows to encourage people to want to compete in bodybuilding shows, whether they're natural or not. The people that decide to do steroids will do steroids, and they will compete in the NPC. It's up to the natural promoters to make the rules, to have the drug policies, to keep the people that are cheating out of the natural shows. If they show up, we should catch them. If we don't catch them, then we suck. We suck as promoters. We suck as officials of organizations. If we cannot stop the people from cheating, if people that cheat, they fail a test in one organization, and we allow them to come and compete in our shows without giving them a random drug test out of the blue, then we suck as promoters. I mean, the bottom line is, you cannot allow a person to come in and do our show, skate through the test, skate through the urine analysis test, and do our shows. That's a failure. That's a big, fat failure. So I don't know who it was on that Facebook post, but I think it might have been Rich. We have to clean out our house first. Let the people compete where they want. They'll make their choices. They'll make their choices. But if you run a shitty show, excuse my language, I'm a little fired up today. This has been building for a couple of weeks now since that post came out on Facebook. I'd rather speak it than write it. Besides, my laptop times me out and I gotta write the crap all over again and it drives me nuts and I want to throw it through my window. Plus, nobody in my gym right now. I'm actually in my new annex. I'm very proud of my new annex. It's very nice. Pure Focus Annex. If you haven't seen it, come check it out. But I'm sweating now. I'm fired up. Fired up. Boom. So, wherever the hell I was, the people are going to compete where they want to compete. With our intelligent and analytical thinking that all us trainers think that we have, we should be able to give them the positives and the negatives of doing a show, whether it's an NPC show or not. That's the bottom line. And I'm not going to be hypocritical and tell somebody, no, you cannot do an NPC show. I will not train you because I'm doing them. But I will make sure damn well, if I don't know who that promoter is, I will find out. I will find out about the show. I will look back at pictures. I will see how the show was run. I will try to find information on it. That's your job as a trainer and a coach. Your people bust their ass. They follow your diets. They follow your workouts. They do what you tell them. Now, why don't you friggin' earn your money and do some research and find out if the show is legitimate or not? There's some natural shows that I won't send people to. Because why? Because I know they suck. They suck, and I will not send somebody to a shitty show. I say, look, you're better off going to an NPC show than going to that show. Don't even go. Don't even think about it. You want to be there all night? You want to start 3 hours late? You want to pay $70 to get in? $70. Can you believe that? You want to have basically 50 people in 2 little tiny rooms or 2 little skinny ass hallways? I hate hallways. You will never have to get ready in a hallway in an AMBF show because I hate it. I hate when they point me to a direction, the pump-up area is over there, and it's a friggin' hallway. I hate hallways. Spend the extra $500 and get extra space. Natural promoters. Spend the money. That's just a little tangent of mine. I figured I'm on a roll. I might as well go with it. I hate hallways. I spend an extra $500, $600 on a cafeteria at my show in Brick because I refuse to have my people get ready in a friggin' hallway. It's cold, it's nasty, people looking at you like you're a cow. It's terrible. Spend the money and get some extra space. Whether you're an NPC promoter or a national promoter, I could care less. So the bottom line is,